back to Fly Fishing Podcast. I'm going to tie a very simple spinner. It looks very effective. It uses the shape and the curve of a particular hook, which is a various hook. It's one of the fine hooks. It's a 3x fine hook, size 14 I'm going to be using, and it's curved shank 2200. Very good hooks, one of the best I have from Various. And we're just going to start off with a plain micro trico thread. Let's get that on there, and immediately I like to put my hackle in. It's going to be a red game hackle. Just strip the butts of all the fluff from there, and tying it in a little way down the hook shank, because that's really going to be the main support for this fly. Just snip that off. Then I move to put the ribbing in, which is going to be a little bit of pearl. This trinkle pearl, it's been pulled so it's twisted. I often use this for tailing flies as well. Find it very effective, just to add a little bit more sparkle. I'm taking this right down the curve of the hook, and then I'm going to take just some ordinary pheasant tail fibre. I'm going to take 3 or 4 of those. I don't think fish can count, so it's more to do with approximation. Put a few more in if you're worried about them breaking off. But this is such a quick fly to tie. Just get that down the hook shank there, and we're getting to the stage where when the fly's sitting on the top of the water, it's cocked up. So what we're looking at is the underneath of the fly here, the top of the fly there. I'm now going to use a Rocky Mountain dubbing, which is Hare's Ear 14 wood duck. And I always think of this dubbing as very much a light Carnhill type of dubbing. It's a little bit yellowy, a little bit gingery, and it's a good approximation of a fly in terms of its colour. I'm just going to dub on a fine bit of dubbing there, and again we're just trying to get it as the shape of the body. So fine is what we want at this present stage. Dub a bit more into the thorax, bring that back. That's basically all dubbed. Now I'm going to just, you don't even need a rib in this, I'm just going to put a rib in just to break that body up, give it a little bit more attraction, and just give it a little bit of pearl green flash peeking out. You can get more and more complex with this particular fly, in terms of you can put a wing in it, which I sometimes do. And this is where I'm just going to take this back. Now I'm going to space this slightly, do a few turns, a few more, maybe 2 turns at the head, 5 turns in all. Pull it back, and before I break that off I'm going to wet finish it. I'm going to use a wet finishing tool for this because it's nice and quick. Slip it on like so. There's 1, 2 and 3 times. That should be all secure now. Now I'm just going to clip that off. We'll V in the scissors, snip it off, same as a hackle. I tend to do that because you don't break the hackle. And underneath, what I'm going to do is trim this, trim it in a V, go forward, from the front to the back. So I've got a little V in there, and that will sit flat on top of the water. So what we've got is a little spinner. I'll just turn that the other way up. You can have a look at it like this. You can see we've got the body and the tail. Highly effective, very quick fly to tie. Lovely dry to fish. You find that big fish will come up and take that, and it's a very simple idea, but one I haven't seen demonstrated anywhere else as yet. As I say, you can put a wing in here as well. Anyway, that's my little Tim's spinner. And you can tie it up in loads of different colours and various different sizes as well. Anyway, tight lines, tune into the fly fishing podcast again, and I'll have a few more flies to show you. I'll be tying up over the winter, ready for the new season, especially tries, and I've got a particular set of tries which I haven't released as yet, which I've been fishing very successfully on wet reservoirs and rivers for the last 20 years, which I'm dying to show people. So that's going to be my big Christmas present to everybody. Anyway, come and see on my Facebook site, that's Fly Fishing 99, or you can see me on Instagram, follow me on Twitter, just tune into Fly Fishing Podcast, and I hope to see you soon.